Hi guys and welcome back. In this video we're going to learn about dictionaries. When you look in a dictionary for a word definition, you're performing a key search. What that means is that you know what you want to search for, such as the word algorithm, say, and when you go into the dictionary and you find the word algorithm, you get back some values or the definitions of algorithm. That is more or less what a dictionary is in Python. A dictionary allows you to store keys and values, and it's useful for when you know the key and you want to get the value back. Let's have a look. Imagine you want a dictionary of friend ages. What you would do is you would use curly braces, as you did with sets, and then you would type Rolf : 24. Here you've got your first dictionary. Of course, a dictionary of a single element is hardly useful. You might as well just have it on its own piece of paper. So you can have multiple elements here, like that. So here we have a dictionary of 3 elements: Rolf, Adam, and Anne. If you wanted to get Rolf's age, you need to know what you are looking for, and that is the string Rolf, that's the key, and then you would get back 24, which is the value. Very similar to how a real dictionary works, where you know what you're looking for, say algorithm, and you get back the definitions of the word. If you wanted to find Rolf's age, you can do print, and then friend ages, which is the dictionary, and then inside square brackets, you put what you're looking for. So, Rolf. Python will know that Rolf is a key in the dictionary, and it will give you back 24. So this thing here will become the value 24. Let's run this and show you. You can see that 24 comes out because that is the value associated with the key Rolf in our dictionary. You can always add keys to a dictionary by doing friend ages and then something like Bob equal 20. Now, important here is that what you're doing is you are accessing a key of the dictionary and you are setting a value in it. I see some people trying to do something like this. This is invalid Python. You cannot do this because you are not accessing the key in the dictionary. You are trying to access the key and the value in one place, which you can't do. Also, forget about doing this. Friend ages Bob : 20. This won't work either because the colon is only used here inside a dictionary. It's not used for assignment of new values. So this is how you assign a value to a key in the dictionary, even if the key doesn't exist yet. Of course, that means that you can change an existing key in the dictionary if you want. Say Rolf's birthday passes, you can set friend ages of Rolf to 25. Let's print friend ages, and you'll see that Rolf is 25 and Bob is 20. There you have Bob at the end and Rolf as well. A difference between dictionaries and sets is that dictionaries do keep the order in which you added keys to them, as of Python 3.7. But, like in sets, you cannot have duplicate keys in a dictionary. Indeed, if you already have Rolf in the dictionary, and you try to add Rolf again, all that's going to happen is you're going to change Rolf. You're not going to add it again. So you cannot have duplicate keys, but the order is kept, as of Python 3.7. Before that, the order was not guaranteed. Imagine you have a program that stores information about your friends. If you have multiple friends and you want to store multiple pieces of information about them, the best thing to do is to use a list or a tuple of dictionaries. So we will do friends equal, and then a tuple, and inside it we will put the name of our friend and the age of our friend. So what you've got here is a tuple with 3 elements inside it, and it's very normal to define longer lists and tuples like this, with the starting bracket and ending bracket in their own line, and then indented with 4 spaces the values. Putting 4 spaces, or indeed any number of spaces, in front of a line is called indentation, by the way. So what we've got here is a very typical use case of dictionaries, which is to store information in a way that will be easily retrievable and in a way that is similar to other dictionaries that are related. Here's what I mean by that. If you wanted a friend's name, you know that you can access one of these elements and then the key name, and that's going to give you the name of the person. If you did this, which is what we had earlier, then you cannot access the name of each friend. You would need to know the name of each friend before you can access the value. So by doing something like this, what that allows us to do is to say print friends0 name, for example. What we're doing here is we're accessing the first element of the tuple, which is this dictionary, and then the name property of the dictionary, which is Rolf Smith. Notice that this is getting a little bit longer, so something you can do is you can do something like friend is friends0, and then you can do print friend name. This is exactly the same thing, but now you are splitting a variable out first so that it's a bit more readable. Because you can do this, and I'm actually going to revert back to it so it's a little bit easier to copy and paste, you can simply increase the number there, 0, 1, 2, and you're always accessing the name property of the dictionary, and it's always going to give you the friend's name. And this can be particularly useful when you have a lot of friends or a lot of data in your lists and in your tuples, and you want the data to be homogeneous so that you can always access the same key for each piece of data. You'll see more about why this is useful in the later sections of the course. I also wanted to tell you about another function which is called dict, which is used to turn data into a dictionary. Here we've got a list of tuples where there are 3 elements in our list, these tuples, Rolf, 24, Adam, 30, and Anne, 27. You can very easily turn this into a dictionary by passing it to the dict function here. So we're doing dict, and then inside brackets putting friends, what you end up with is something like what we had at the start of the video. Rolf 24, Adam 30, and 27. So this can be useful because there are many different parts of Python that will give you data in this format instead of a dictionary. And turning them into a dictionary like this can be really handy. Over the next few videos and the next few sections, we're going to be using this every now and then, so I just wanted to introduce it to you now so you know how it works. But don't worry, when we come to it, we will explain it further as well. Thanks for joining me in this video. I hope you've learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.